Okay, greetings and welcome. It's Wednesday night. We usually play a board game on Wednesday night. And put up my quick poll. Yesterday, we were going to play Magic Realm or Dragons Down. Dragons Down won, by about two thirds to 1/3. So by a 2-to-1 margin. So we are playing Dragons Down. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to run solo games, straight solo games. So no quests, no bingo. Right now, just solo, but we're going to run just base Dragons Down. 3 terrain maps, and we're going to run as many solo games as we can fit in the stream. I'm guessing we get 2 for sure, obviously, because it's not going to take that long to get these going here. You might get 3, unless people start dying. And if people start dying, then you've got a situation, of course, because then you're going to have more games. I have 4 games queued up, so I actually have 4 games that we can do. I'm gonna take a moment here. Let me get all my bits together, get my chats up, and so on. But yeah, so we're gonna get pop the chat out there. And sure, we'll get all the little control-y bits out. And so that is what we're doing tonight. We are going to just run solo run after solo run after solo run. We're going to see how that goes. And so we're going to start with the Dwarf Outcast. Outcast, not necessarily my favorite. He's not terrible, just not a class that I don't quite jive with his power. His power is so he may not use a trade action to look at the possessions of a merchant or buy them. He can't buy anything. He's not allowed to really trade. He can do missions. He can take missions normally. He can get cursors removed. He can sell, but he only sells for half value. So he actually gets sort of ripped off when he sells. But he can steal from merchants. And so when he steals from merchants, he lays the cards out like they were a treasure site. He loots them. And then he sneaks. He rolls to hide, using all his sneak bonuses. And if he succeeds, he's good. But if he fails, he's blocked. He gets an outlaw token. And he may never again interact with that merchant in any way. Done. So that's our guy. And yeah, he probably steals from the merchants. He can't even look at the treasures, though. So it's literally like a treasure site. I picked Dwarf, and I might regret this. I picked Dwarf to have the four runaway sort of means to run. We're probably not playing this as a big combat build. We are probably looking to run from most things, but that leaves us only 2 attack slots, which is going to be slow. That is going to be a little bit god-awful slow for this character in terms of hitting things, which sort of sucks. We did take a blue cube, and we took Open Gate. Open Gate is a great spell. Good to get away. You can always cast it on yourself to escape. Main penalty is going to be, again, these 2 speed cubes, these 2 attack speed means that he is going to be inaccurate quite often and not get his attacks off first. So we need to pay attention to that and make sure that we you know, make sure that we try to avoid fights that aren't in our favor specifically. I could have picked an attack, like, so I tried to avoid picking gnome for every one of these. Because the gnome's power is not that great. He gets an item, a random item. Picks three items off the top of the deck. He picks one at the beginning of the game. That's not a great power. Usually those items will quickly be outclassed by something you find. But the gnome has the perfect card bits, in my opinion, which is one attack slot, one defense slot, and one brown cube. And that is what most characters are lacking. So a gnome outcast would actually be amazing. You would have 3 attack slots if you wanted to go that route, 4 defense slots to flee. I decided to do dwarf because we're not allowed to pick gnome 3 times in a row. That's why. So we have a dwarven outcast. He still gets the defense slot. He has 4 cubes to use them. He has 2 might cubes to use the hand axe. So sort of perfect in that sense. And we took a blue cube to cast Open Gate. Good evening, Michael Mellon. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So that's what we're going to play. And the dwarf does get bonuses in caves. We do have caves as our map. We do 3 terrains for these solo runs. We got caves, desert, and woods this time. So random terrain. Yeah. And that's it. And sort of the vague rule I do is I just put my chip down somewhere. So I don't really look at the map. I put my chip down somewhere and then I just trace it up, and I've got to start somewhere here. Now that doesn't leave us much good places to start, but we will, since there's no roads here. So I'd pick a road here first. I suppose I have the choice of maybe here or maybe here. We're going to pick here. Remember, we're a dwarf, so we don't have to, we don't take a penalty in caves. So that's it. We need a piece of armor as soon as possible. We probably will steal from all the merchants as soon as possible, because that's our power. And we need a piece of armor. Done. Yeah, good evening, Maya. How are you, man? So that's it. Let's get started. Because we got a lot of games to get through. So let's get started. So it's day 1, and we're gonna go 1, and then we of course immediately look at this, and it's a site. So the first thing we have, oh my god, the tomb. He just lands on the tomb. Moment 1. So there you go. So 1, and he's on the tomb. I mean, he looks at the tomb, right? He's gonna find this tomb. 2. No, of course not. By the way, my search rolls are so bad. 3 found. Yes. Okay. There's our first point. There's our first 1 in 5. I moved my scoreboard, Michael, if you or anybody who's here, could you tell me, is that readable to you? I have Dwarf Outcast in gigantic letters, but the other ones are not so gigantic. So we found the tomb. The tomb is now lootable. We're going to put that here. Perfectly readable. Excellent. So now that we've used 3 of our phases, I'm just going to put this over here. I think our 4th is going to be a sneak. I don't think there's any reason to risk it. Here are our slightly embiggened dice. I should have given them more, a little more space there. So we're looking for caves. Caves bad. Orcs bad. So no caves here, and carrion. So day 1 passes uneventfully, and we're on to day 2. And I mean, frankly, I hate to say it, but we're on the tomb. So we're gonna be lucky if this game even gets out of the We're gonna be lucky if this game gets out of the first clearing. I mean, all right. I'm gonna try to use more of the mod. I didn't use the. So we loot the fourth card. Loot fourth card. Okay, that is a problem. I can't do that because I don't have a color chosen. That's the problem for me playing multi-handed is I sort of screw myself. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, we find the Elven Slippers, and we can put a green cube, which we don't have, as a movement cube. That's fine. That's one. One loot. Two loots is the fifth card. Three loots is the fifth card, which is a failure. I don't really care for each of these. So that is a deep treasure, at least. We should at least pay attention to these three. If I hit setup, what's it going to do? Oh, it gives a mission, an item, and a treasure. Oh, that's for the alternate rule where you can trade with these guys. I sort of don't care. What I want is I want these cards to exist somewhere I can actually see them. I'm going to put them over here, and then I'm going to sort of randomly flip them. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Done. So it looks like we have Dwarf Guardian, so any weapon treasure. So that's the dwarvies up here. The Priest in the Sanctuary, Acclaimed Scholar, a Spellbook, Spell Scroll, or Tome, and then the Aurorans. Remove any legendary treasure. It's unlikely we're going to get a legendary treasure, but okay. I think that's our three loots. Neither of these is going... They're two deep treasures, though, so that's sort of nice. And then we're going to sneak again. And we get Mountains and Roar, neither of which is going to draw, and it becomes day 3. Oh, we did find, by the way, so that's true. We found the Elven Slipper, so that's 2 legends, 10 Fang. How many treasures are left in the tomb? The tomb still has 4 treasures, so it's certainly worth another day. 5th is a fail, so that's 1. This is 2. We get the 3rd card. Oh, I might check the Sunblade out. +1 when targeting undead. The third roll is gonna be the 4th card, which is a fail. I am well, that's 2, so you have to. So the problem with that is simply you've got to use 2. You've got to do 2 whatchamacalls. Now, this could be great against an undead. Like, this would actually be super, super useful. And super useful here, it's the tomb, for crying out loud. What's going to show up at the tomb? The mummy. Well, hell yeah. I think we equip that for the day. Even though it does sort of limit our maneuver chances there a little bit. We are going to sneak again, so that's 3 rolls and a sneak, and we're going to get nothing here. But it is day 4, so we've got to make some tough decisions now. Usually I'll go for 3 treasures because these dice are pretty generous, right? Because there's a grabby hands, a 1 and a 2. So it's like rolling a 3 or less on a d6 on both dice. So it's approximately a 25% chance or thereabouts. It is what? 1, 4, 9, 36. It's actually a 25% chance. It's not even approximate. It's 25% chance to roll a 3 or less. And so we'll take the 3 rolls on day 4. 1. Nope, that's a fail. 2 is going to succeed. Nope, 3 is going to succeed, though. I swear to you. Yes, we get the 3rd card. Oh, we get the Spellcaster's Simulacrum. shuffle the Eternium Grimoire, the Arcane Sword, and a Deep Treasure, and place on this card. Sure. Eternium, Arcane, Deep Treasure. Now, we're allowed to loot that, but a 5 kicks our ass, pretty much. It curses us. And we've found this because we literally found it. So that is good. That is where are we going to put this? We're just going to put this up by the 2. The Arcane Sword is a magic cube and then a might cube. And then possibly a second might cube. It certainly doesn't suck. We are going to sneak for our last time here, our last move, and then we're going to let this roll, and we're going to actually draw, I don't know what that is. That is a 3. Okay, so there you go. But we do get caves. We get 3 bats in 2. I really don't want to fight 3 bats. Like, this guy's not really ready for 3 bats because he has no armor. So I think at the moment. Now, do you get points? I don't know if you get points for finding those goofy whatchamacalls, the legends or whatever. Legendary locations, blah, blah, blah. During the course of the game, you might get a legendary. When it's drawn, you place it. You follow setup. You take the location. You automatically find it. You may begin looting it. Yeah, no, there's no reward for revealing or finding a legendary location. Perfect. I mean, not perfect. So it's going to be day 5, and I think we're gonna move out. I hate to do. I mean, because here's the problem. I mean, you get getting cursed here would actually be a drag, because I am very far from a lot of places. Like the mine and the Medina are way to the north, and I'm coming in from the south. So we really need to be a little bit wary. So I'm going to move on day 5. 1, 2, 3. We're going to pop this location, and that is the mausoleum. And then we're going to sneak again on day 5. So it's deserts, so we get hills and mountains and scratches. Scratches is going to draw, which is too darn bad. And it's going to draw on me. So we got 2 shard wings on me. I immediately have to roll the high dice. This could be the first game over instantly if these 2 things get on me. No, but they're not going to get on me. I am hidden. Now we have to decide whether it's worth. The problem is their attack speed is so high on this side. Good evening. What's up, Christian? Hey, what's up? Perhaps unnecessarily, or maybe you bowed unnecessarily. I'm here as ever to indulge my fondness for flying lizards. Yeah, absolutely. And a good cigar. Good cigars are good. I do enjoy. I'm not a smoker in general, but a good cigar or a pipe is somehow incredible. So I don't think we're taking that fight. I think we're going to sit on that. It's going to be day 6, and we're just going to move on. And we do have to sort of, God, the problem is The problem is leaving the mausoleum behind is a little bit of a rough haul. But I think I need to make my way to the Medina to so I'm going to swap out to the hand axe at you know that evening, right? And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and the terrace is here, and we will sneak again. Return. And that's going to be day 7. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, oh God. Did I roll to see if I was hidden in the last tile? That's probably not. If you're telling me, if you're asking me that question, there you go. So I get caught and killed by the shard wings. I don't know, Tony, to be quite honest with you. But again, if you're asking, I probably didn't. But I'm going to just roll with it because otherwise I have to vaguely retcon and I'm not going to do that. So you put me in doubt now. So that's 4. So we get a return, we get that, we got day 8. I mean, I'm going to lose this game anyway. So it doesn't matter. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am going to get my two boys here. Let's see what we got. We got empty and an herbalist. We don't have to roll now because everybody's in, really. There's no real point. So it's day 9. I'm going to go 1. So theoretically, in the mine, I could turn in at least a weapon treasure. So I might consider doing that because I could turn in this battle staff. That's easy enough. So I'm going to keep the battle staff. I'm going to sell the slippers. And it's for freaking $4. So I moved 1. I'm going to trade for 4. That's lame. I sell the slippers. The slippers go on top of the herbalist's thing here. I don't know where her missions are, and they're flipped. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 like that, and then flip these. I don't really care about the missions quite. I mean, I suppose I should actually look at them because I can do that as part of my trade phase. So I will do that. Medina. Completed the sanctuary. Empty woods. Search for treants and complete this in pre. So both of these are heading to the sanctuary. I think I'm just going to leave them. So we moved one, we traded once, we're going to sneak, and then we are going to steal from the herbalist. What's up, Dustin? 5. Okay, so we're going to take the 5th card. It's a shield. We actually need a shield. So, yay, but now we have to roll the high dice. And we do sneak, so we do get our sneak, we actually get our sneak bonus, and we aren't, yeah, we are good to go here. So we are not kicked out of the herbalist forever. But it is day 10. I did get a piece of armor, so that makes me happy. So that's a good thing. The $4 does not make me happy. But the piece of armor does make me happy. It's day 11. Oh, geez, oh man. Or is it day 10 or 11? Geez, oh man. It's day 11. So day 11. Ugh, God. Okay, we're going to sneak. So that's one action. We're going to steal again. 2 actions. We get her 2nd card. We get the Bard's Bazooki. That's going to be 3 and 15. Just hanging out watching my favorite YouTube channel. Me too. Thanks, man. So, okay. So we snuck. We stole once. That's great. We have to roll now to see if she catches us. She does not. I suppose you just have to keep this up a couple more times. 5 chainmail. Okay. And then you've got to roll. And then we'll do it one more time before we mostly just get out of it. Like, we're not going to. Enchanted treasure. The shekel of subjugation. Oh, and I might have, and the only problem that I do have in some of these is that I have to wound. I think I had to wound yesterday being in here. It's just hard to figure that, like to read that or whatever. We do have to not be caught. That'd be nice. One more time. Sure and sure. And then I'm going to move out because I don't want to get burned again. And it'll be day 12 by the time I'm out of there. So we got the tomb, the slippers, and the bazooki. That's pretty much all the points we scored. I will say it's 4 total points, so 4.5. By the way, thank you, Dustin. I love your questions, by the way. I do. I am disappointed with the Steam machine pricing. I understand why it's priced like that. The RAM cost alone was probably like $400 or $500, weirdly, because of the way that they're pricing RAM and SSDs but for 2/3 of that price, like a $650 machine, even a $700 machine, I might have gone for it. and thought, okay, you know what? It's a preloaded SteamOS Linux PC, gaming PC that I can hook up to my TV, right? I might go for that. For $1,000? Nah, I mean, no, not happening. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. There's just no way I'm getting that. So day 12, we're going to move here. That's one action to move into the woods, and it's a gate. And we actually need that gate for our open gate spell, so that's good. So that's one. We're going to go 2-3 to Timberlands, and we get the secret cache. And we will sneak. And I'm going to denote that by flipping so that I don't have to keep coming down here and moving this. So that's my day 13. And now we will roll, and we get River, Return, and Stench. No, no, and no. Done. And it's, yeah, day 13 now. Hey, what's up, Scott? Yeah, so I am disappointed. So we're going to move into the secret cache. That's one. And we're going to search for the secret cache. This is 2. Yeah, I knew that was going. 3. Done. We find it on 3. We actually don't need to move it. So we find it on 3. That's going to give us 20 and 4. And so that's going to bring us to 6 points. We do find the secret cache, which does give us a little... 1 deep treasure, $20. There's the Bejeweled Helm. I expect something around that price with the memory price being the way they are. Yeah, I mean, you could just, you could build a PC, right? I mean, that's true. That's absolutely it. And we get $20 as well, so that's sort of cool. That's about as much money as we're going to have. Although we can't buy anything, so there's not, I don't know that there's that much point to the money. We could hire someone, I suppose. Maybe that's the point to having money as the Outcast. But yeah, we're done. And I think we're sneaking because we found it on 3. And let's roll and then get to day 14. We get Mountains and Carrion. Carrion's going to draw. Going to draw owlbears onto us. And we will absolutely remember right now to roll the hide dice, and we are hidden. Now we've got to make the call. Owlbears can bust our crap up pretty good. And we don't have a great chance to hit them, but we can hit them. This is probably a case where being alerted would be good. Because that would allow us to play 2 might and 4 brown cubes. And that would definitely be better. You could play 2-2 and 2 and be mostly safe from them. So I do think that we're going to hold off today fighting them. On day 14, though, we will move out to the murky woods. Let me get the grove. Cat's doing okay. But they're supposed to call us back, and they haven't called us back, and they took a deposit for like $250 or whatever, and so it's been a couple weeks, and they're like, well, we'll call you. I'm like, okay. So that's one. So we moved. I'm going to sneak an alert just in case bad things happen, and then we're going to move back. So we move back in. Or we have to be hidden immediately, and we're gonna be, yes we are. And then we're gonna roll to see if more monsters show up, and this is usually what happens. Yeah. So we're gonna get giant spiders in 1. Thankfully that's not here. No more owlbears. I think we take these owlbears with the armor that we've found, which is pretty good armor. I think we take these owlbears. So yeah, the cat's doing okay. He's some antibiotics cleared him right up. So we can kill an owlbear with this damage, 2 and sharp. 2 sharp will kill an owlbear. I think we do our 2 attack, which is as fast as we can muster, and 2 defense, which does mostly protect us from owlbears. Not man, bear, pig, though. Owlbear, pig. And that's how we're going to play it. We're attacking the leftmost guy, unless we state otherwise. They both flip. So our weapon is longest. It's a 4. So we're going to attack first. We are going to hit this guy because we 2 speed to his 1 speed, and that hits for 3 damage. Owlbear 1 is killed. Owlbear 2 gets to retaliate, and he needs hits, and he does not get a hit. He, in fact, misses. Round 2. We're going to play exactly like this. We're hoping he does not flip. He does not flip. So our attack is fastest, being a 2. We're going to hit him. We're going to kill him. Done. And we're going to get 16 fame out of that. So that brings us to 36, and that brings us to 7 points. And day 15. So against my, yeah, so I'm going to rest because I do want this blue cube back. So we're going to rest 2 to get our 1 cube back. So 2, we're going to move into the grove. We will sneak again. Done. So I'm going to just flip my chip when I sneak. Forest is going to draw again. A single spider is not quite as dangerous as the multitude of spiders. I mean, so okay, let's take a quick thought about what we do here. We could probably kill that spider. A single spider we probably kill. You would play 2 attack in case he flips. You would play 2 defense, and that protects you. And then you only need to play 1 might cube to get 2 damage to kill an unarmored spider. So we don't even need to alert. So we can sneak, search twice. So we are going to sneak once, search 2 times, and we are absolutely going to find this thing. Right now. No. Okay. 1 more search, maybe. Come on, this is it. This is it. Yes. Okay, we found it. Now, that took all day, unfortunately. It took our 2 extra moves that we had. So we found the grove. So we're going to copy and paste. And we also found the secret cache. We should copy and paste that as well. So that's going to give us 41 and 5 legend points. And that's 9 points total. That's our score total. Now our choice is to either, we're snuck, our choice is to either loot it or go kill the dude. I mean, I'm just going to loot it. So now that I'm here, right? Like there's no hurry. No hurry. Let's just loot the grove. Where is the grove? Something is that the where is that? What is this? It's the grove. Nope, that's the desert. The desert doesn't have things like groves. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna loot this bad boy right here, and let's roll. And we get the 5th card. The Bracelets of Fitness. Place 1 red cube into a from the healthy box into an attack speed or maneuver speed box. So it doesn't add a box. And that's it. So it doesn't even add a box. So that's not great. It just gives us a little bit more options. If we've, say, wounded, we have a little bit more leeway there. Let's roll for our day 16 monster. We get a return and a swipey. That means he's going to jump me in any case. These guys are going to go back. And we are rolling to see if we're fighting. We fighting? We are going to fight. We only get 5 chits. Remember that this time. So spiders up. We're going to do, I think, 2, 2, and 1. And that's going to be enough damage and give us our best shot here. 2, 2, and 1. Let's see if the spider flips. He does not flip. Unfortunately, that means that we're going to hit him with the lowest possible chance. We need double hit symbols, 25%, and there it is, and he dies. And that's 8 more points. 8 more fame, I should say. Click that to 17. I mean, I say we loot the grove twice. We get the 4th card. Shoes of the Thief is great to escape. Not great for us necessarily. We get the 4th card. That's a fail. We will go one last time. This is our 3rd roll. We get the 3rd card. Oh, and we get the kaftan. The Shaman's kaftan. We're not going to wear it. But we do get to score it. I'll put the boots in case, say, we're wounded to the point where we don't have 3 cubes to play. We get to score it, so it's 6 points and 54. And that brings us to 11. We do have, and we're going to sneak after our 3rd loot. We sneak. We get return. We get roar. Nothing here. It's day 18. I'm not super jazzed about where we're at. Like, this is honestly a tiny bit of a shitty position. Because you're either heading up here, but then that's mostly it. Like, you are sort of stuck. So the question is, and you have to enchant one of these tiles, because these are closed off. This whole section is closed unless you enchant a tile, which is fine, but that is going to take 3 phases. The gate's a little too close. If the gate were down here, that'd be a great cast to then just get down here. And then your goal would be to give yourself, say, a day to essentially enchant this tile so that you could walk into the sanctuary and end with your retirement at the sanctuary with the priests. You're reconciling your evil ways. So I'm not super sure. On the other hand, I have the Terrace and Mausoleum, which I've sort of left behind. So maybe we want to go 1, 2, 3 and sneak. Oh, and I'll just flip myself. Roll the dice and return Mountain Stench. Oh, and we're good. It doesn't really matter. So done. 19. I'm going to go, so this is, I don't like this, but I'm going to do, I just, okay. Hold on. I'm going to go 1 for day 19, and then I'm going to spend 3 phases, and I'm going to flip the tile. Yeah, we can live stream on Friday. I don't have a ton to talk about. I would love to talk about supers. I'd like to talk about the most recent campaign. Your new obsession with Dragons Down. My miserable experience with Path of Exile 2, which I'm enjoying weirdly enough. If you've started Hearts of Iron yet, like we got some stuff to chat about. So this is going to be for day 19 here, and then we're going to move on to day 20. We're going to get orcs if we get up. No, we get nothing. Day 20. But the reason we flipped it is because now this doesn't burn us, nor does this. So I'm going to go 1, 2. And I'm going to search for the terrace. Nope. So that's our third move. For our fourth move, we're going to try to find the terrace. We do. So that's good. We get the terrace. So that's another 5. That's another 1 and 5. So 59 and 7 legends. Which, you know, is 12 points, but almost 13 points. And we've found the terrace. Now we're hoping to not roll anything in the desert. We get hills and swamp and roar, which I think is safe. It is safe. Day 21. I mean, we're going to loot the terrace. So that's sort of where we are. One is the 5th card. A spell Librum. Don't care. 2 is the 2nd card. Sure. That's weirdly okay for him. 3rd loot. 3rd card. I don't hate that. Oh god, another spell Librum. Those are awful for this guy. This guy doesn't care. I so don't care. Lightning. And I do hate these. Okay. And Open Gate, which I can learn because you can learn a duplicate to get the whatever. So sure. I'm going to toggle these off, these snaps, because it's annoying as heck. And we're going to just put these like this and these just like this. And those are our 3 cards. Oh, really, dude? That's fine. That's all fine. So we have 3. And what are we going to do with the 4th? Are we going to sneak or are we not going to sneak? The reason I'm not sneaking is I can cast Open Portal pretty much for free now, Open Gate, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the first shot. Not, 946 against myself, so I can teleport out of here. As long as I have that blue cube in play, I'm out of dodge in a heartbeat. I've got to be careful though, because I only have 30 days. I do need to end the game, for my famed account and my retirement account. I need to end at a dwelling, and that's going to be a little bit of a dicey proposition here, given where we're at, especially if we have to cast to here. I would. I will copy the terrace, copy, paste. Sorry about that. Okay. We sneak in or not? That's really the question. That's the ultimate question we're asking ourselves. We're gonna sneak. We're gonna sneak. Again, it gives us an option. We're gonna get hills. We're gonna get swamps. We're gonna get carrion. We are gonna then get a Great Mane. That Great Mane's gonna be on us. So we do have to roll hidden, which we are. We've got to decide whether we fight this thing. I sort of think it's owlbear-ish. I think we played 2, 2, and 1. And no, we had played 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, owlbears. The owlbear wanted. So when we get 9 points, that's enough to kick us over a fame level. But you are sort of committing to a day here. So you could play 2, 1, and 2. We're gonna do that. We're gonna attack him, and we're gonna play 2, 1, like we did, and 2. But no, not like that. We're gonna play like this. So 2 might, 2 attack, 1 defense. And the thought process behind that is that this gives us the best chance of hitting the Grey Mane. If he flips, we do hit him and kill him. If he doesn't flip, we have a good chance to hit him. He has a good chance to hit us. We're going to take that on our chainmail and take the wound if he hits us. So we should be okay. We really want him to flip. He does not flip. We really want to hit him now. we got to roll any symbols at all. We don't. Of course we don't. And now he gets to roll any symbols on us. And he does. And he's going to smack us down. He hits the chainmail. It's going to take a sharpness star off. And it has 3 health, so we don't destroy the chainmail. We do need to wound a cube. And in this fight, we can wound a brown cube. And that sucks, but it's now round 2. Does he flip? He does not flip. We get to hit him. We miss. Does he hit us? He does hit us. Jesus Lord. Same thing, only we'll do a heart this time. Round 3. He does not flip. We could hit him, but we don't hit him. He could hit us, and he does hit us. Oh my God. Okay, sure. He doesn't flip. We do hit him, and we kill him. Do you see that? That was 3 rounds. Let's understand something. Each of those 2 hit rolls was 44%, so it's about 50%. Each of those flip rolls was 1/3. So every round we had about a 1/3 chance of missing him and a 2/3 chance of killing him. So the chance that that happened in succession like that is 1/9, 1/27. So 3-ish%. So that was a 3% run of bad luck. We do get 9 fame. That does give us 68 points, and that brings us to our 13th point. Now, the issue is we wounded 3 damn cubes out of that fight, so that actually wasn't super worth it in terms of the phases to get that point. Is pretty shitty. The terrace has 3 treasures left. Obviously, the mausoleum and the tomb. And we're heading into day 22. So gating back to try to run back to the Medina is not a great strategy for us in terms of how to return in time to a place. So we have to be careful here and think about times. Now, fortunately, the mausoleum is close, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 moves away, so that's 2 days. So that takes us to day 24, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get there. So that's 5 days total. So day 27, theoretically, you can loot for 3 days at the mausoleum. But keep in mind, we also could rest. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have to wound too if we move. So that's going to suck a little bit. How about this? We're just going to go 1, 2 into here. Oh, and we get all the things. That's fascinating. So we do get 1 and 5. So that's good. That ain't bad. That brings us to 15 points. So that's one thing. So that's literally 2 moves. We do get 2 treasures. The Bauble of Intelligence. Oh, Cursed Treasure. Oh, shit. And it's a freaking spell book. My lord. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I hate you cards. I hate these cards. We got to roll Curse. We're just going to do left, right. So it's right. It's right 5. Stench. Reroll 1 success per hide attempt. I mean, that's a killer. Okay. So that was 2 moves. Oh, we also have the Ziggurat. And I think we got an item somewhere. If I know. No, we got 2 treasures and the Ziggurat, right? Because it's 1 for each widget, and we did. Done. And, oh, God. Well, that's two. That's two. I don't know what to do. Let's think about this. I really can't move into the desert at the moment. I just don't have that. I just don't have it in me. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3 days back. I'm going to rest. I'm going to burn 2 and 2 to rest, and we're going to get the blue cube back. And that is our day, and we're going to roll. And hope for the best here. We get rivers, mountains, and roars. Oop, that is going to be a little bit of an issue because we get a sandworm. And that sandworm is on me. And that sandworm is probably going to see me because I am cursed. So I have to reroll a success per hide attempt. Yeah. So I believe that is 1 die, right? We have to re-roll that die. And we fail. And so we are found. Because we stink. So we're fighting. We are frickin' fighting. Sure we are. Okay. We got to think about this here. We're not guaranteed to hit him. We're never guaranteed to hit this guy. Ever, for any reason. So I don't love that. If we do hit him, we're not going to kill him with our current, our situation here. You're only going to do 2, so you're going to wound him once. And he could turn around and fireball you. Now you have a shield, right? So, I mean, you're good in that sense. I tell you, we could run, of course. We could just run. And just avoid this fight. I wouldn't mind getting the fame point to bring me to 16, and then you might have a shot. So this is day 22. Day 23, you're going to get back to the moving mounds. Day 24, you're going to get to the shelter, the swirling sands. Day 25, you flip the whole thing. Day 26, you find it, we hope. Day 27, you loot it. But 28, you have to run back. And 29, you might have to run, or so 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make a mad dash back. I think we're just going to avoid combat. We can use the shoes or not, but we're going to just avoid this fight. And we're going to escape combat using our either 3 brown or 3 brown here. Done. And that's going to lead us to day 23. In which case, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And, God, I suppose we're sneaking. I mean, that is bad. That is a bad. Curse. Sure. We get hills, plains, orcs. It's day 24. 1, 2, 3. We'll sneak. We get return, plains, and orcs. That's fine. Day 25, we go here, and we're going to enchant 3 to flip. So no sneaking in this case. Now that might make it, let's do real quick. No, it doesn't make it any harder to get out of here, so that's good. Okay, so we are there. We have just flipped this. That's the day. Hopefully, Rivers, Caves, Roar. No, there you go. Okay, we need to find it pretty much now. So day 26. 1, nope. 2. Yes, okay, we find it in 2. Good to know. Is it burning us? It is. Okay, so... Oh, so once we flip, it burns us. So that ain't good. Okay. We should have anticipated that. That wasn't good on our part. Oh, and it makes this like a little death alley? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we're going to keep the blue cube. We're going to burn this cube. Actually, we can't. So we're going to do that just like that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So that was yesterday, day 26. We did find it in 2. That means we have to loot it and then get out of Dodge. We did find the mausoleum, so that is 5 and 1. That is 16 points. We're not going to make 20 though. Like 20's not gonna go. We get 1 loot, and it's the 3rd card. God, I am so tired of spell books. Second loot, I'm not even gonna look. Is the top card. The magic carpet. Ooh. Hero may fly. That does bring us to 83. Yeah, 83. And 10 legend. So we are 18 points in. That is both of our moves, though. So yes, I'm going to take. I'm going to toggle, snap off of all these, and then just sort of cover them. I'm going to put them over here. I can sell them for half and just make a mess over here. I'm going to swap out this orc call thingy, and done and done. We have to wound another cube, which sort of sucks. We are going to wound that cube. We've got to roll. And we're gonna draw. Yeah, that sucks a little bit. We're gonna draw a scorpion onto us, of course. Oh, that's not ideal, by the way. It's not ideal. Super not ideal. Super not ideal. Okay. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's not great. I mean, we're going to roll to hide. We do, but we have to re-roll that bad boy. And we're hidden. Oh, yes. We are hidden. We are hidden. That is nice. It's going to be day 27. I think I know what I want to do. I don't know that it gets me to 20 points, though. I mean, I'm not fighting the scorpion because I'm just too wounded to fight the scorpion. I'm just too wounded. Did we score? Yeah. So I think. Okay. So day 27, I am going to fly. So flying costs 2. With the latest expansion, Scott has sort of made the optional rule heavy skies sort of canon because he's like, yeah, flying's too powerful. Actually, a lot more characters have access to it. So we're gonna go 1-2, and then we're gonna go. Do we have another cube to wound? I suppose we do. So to play it safe, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the Medina. We have to randomly roll to land. We land in 6 isn't good. 5's not good. 6, I do hate. 6, you see that coming up every time. 5, 6, 2. There you go. There you go. So we're going to land there, and we're going to have to wound a cube because we again landed and ended our day in the desert. So we're going to burn yet another might cube. Just searing hot desert. That is day 27. Forest stench, we're fine. Day 28, I'm going to fly again. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only place I can land is here because I can't land in a cave. So I am done. We don't really have to roll. Day 29, I'm then going to draw these guys. It is the silk dealer and the smith. We're going to walk in. So that is one phase. So this is sort of important. So one phase we walk in. Our second phase. Any interest in wildlands? You mean for what? For this? Yeah, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna probably pledge every one of the things. I think wildlands is the last, or is it next to the last? I'll probably pledge either one or both of those. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I think most of these have been on point. Natives is my least favorite. But that's a minority opinion. So yeah, I will definitely get wildlands. So but before I get, so we move one in, so that's 1. On 2, we're going to do a trade. That trade phase is going to burn this. And that's going to allow us to score Dwarf Guardian any weapon treasure. So there's another legend. Third phase is going to be, hold on, I think I've got another one for him, maybe. I might not. Oh, yes, I do. There's your armor. Third phase, I'm going to turn this in for Dwarf Defender. That's going to be 12 legends. And that's going to get you to the 20 points. I don't think I have a treasure worth 25 bucks or more. I do not. Fourth phase, we're going to, I mean, hell, the fourth phase, we're going to trade again, spend $5 and get our curse removed. And that's the end of the day. The last day, day 30, we are going to sneak and then steal. we're going to sneak and then we're going to steal. We're going to steal from, let's see, the silk dealer or the smith. Who has the most treasures? The smith has the most treasures. So we have snuck. We're going to loot. So this is phase 2. We get the 4th card in this deck. It's lame. Remember we did, so done. That's 3rd phase. We get the 3rd card. Screw that. We sneak. And we are caught. So we do get an outlaw token, which sort of sucks, and we are banned. And that's sort of it. I think we're good. And then on our, so then we have to roll. So it's so funny. Roll the monster dice for each outlaw token, plus 1 LP for every double symbol rolled, minus 1 LP. So this is it. So we want double monsters. We do. So we get plus 1 LP for the legend, the outlaw token, bringing our final score to 21. There you go. Dwarf Outcast is done. Took an hour and a half. Not terrible. I don't really love the Outcast. I don't actually love the stealing mechanic. I think it's almost too, I don't know. It's obviously not super forgiving in the sense that he only really, like, he needs to get treasures he can use. Treasures he can sell don't help him. He can't buy anything from anybody. So it's fine. And he does start with crappy stuff, I suppose. So anyway, we did score 21. So the Outcast gets 21. Let's take a break, and then we'll set up our next game. And if you have any questions or anything, let's fire them up now. We can chat for a minute, and we'll actually have a be back in a minute thing. I actually don't here. Oh God, really? There it is. So let me go grab, hit the restroom, grab a drink. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're gonna start our next. Playthrough. We're going to finish the Noah's Mill tonight. It's a very spicy bourbon, 14 proof. I forget exactly. It's a little proofy. It's a little proof. What is it? 114.3 proof, but very tasty. And to commemorate our Dragons Down, not called it a marathon, but semi-marathon. It's a half marathon. I'm gonna get one of those, 13.2 miles or whatever it is, things. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are with me. Dustin, everybody left. Good, good to see you guys. So yeah, we are gonna load the next one. Berserker, Battlemage, or Druid. If you're here, we got Berserker, Battlemage, or Druid lined up. In the meantime, I'm going to clear this out. I might let me change up my crap here. Give me 2 seconds. Oop, that's wrong. So Dwarf Outcast scored 21. Let's do, since no one's talking, that's fine. Let's do the Berserker. I have never played the Berserker, so let's do the Berserker. And it is the Gnome Berserker. Gnome Zerker. How about that? Will that work? Oh, well, it seems a little small. Then we'll do one more thing here. We will give ourselves a little bit of a delineation. There we go. And cut my head off is what we're going to do. All right. Are we ready for the second game? So, Gnome Berserker. The Berserker, again, is not my favorite character in Dragon's Down. I'll tell you why. Oh, God. A little bit of an allergy attack going on here. So I'll tell you why. I don't love the heavy weapons. I think the heavy weapons tend to drag you down in most fights because they require so many mandatory might cubes to play that it then, like if you're not alerted and I'm playing with this great axe, I'm stuck putting 3 cubes on this thing, and I'll do 4 damage to an unarmored opponent, but I only have two cubes to play, 2 speed cubes. So that's going to give me probably a terrible chance to hit, and probably I'm going to get hit. And so it just doesn't, in my opinion, typically it does not behoove you to take a heavy weapon if you don't have to. The longsword in 90% of the combats, and we found this because of our gnome power, because we picked 3, and I had an iron helmet and blah, blah, and a longsword. I'm like, well, I'll take a lighter weapon, because in 90% of the combats, that longsword is going to be just as good as the great axe, and I'm only going to have to play 2 cubes, as opposed to, you know, over strengthening the great axe, like right over, you know, overkill with the great axe. So generally speaking, I don't love the heavy guys with the heavy attacks. I don't feel that it typically is worth it for most fights. But let's see how the Berserker goes. We did equip him with a longsword from our gnomish heritage here. We start with no money, which sort of sucks. Yeah, the Morningstar is even worse, in my opinion. But we start with no money. And we start somewhere here. And we have river, desert, and swamplands. And so we're going to start either here or here, I think. I think that's a fair, yeah, that's a fair start. And so where are we going to start? I say we just start at the headwaters. And that will be our that'll be our location here to get moving. So I'm going to keep track of the ones that I run. So I ran the Dwarf Outcast. He scored 21. Can we beat 21 tonight with the Gnome Berserker? Let's see. And let's get this on the road. So the Gnome Berserker is going to, first thing is walk in, 1, 2. So 2 moves in. He does get a treasure first thing. And that's a good start. He gets a symbol of motion. Well, that is a good start. Oh, it's day 1, by the way. So 1, 2. Symbol of motion. He's gonna sneak, of course. And that'll be his third, and he'll alert. That'll be his 3rd and 4th move. And now we're rolling the dice. I do like to make these slightly bigger just because. And we're going to get desert woods and orcs. I don't think that draws anything today. And we're on to day 2. I'm going to take 1, 2. That doesn't help. One, 2. 3, 4. Artificer and the Herbalist. And we do have 1 extra phase because one of our phases was a move. So we get to choose what we want to do. I think we might as well talk to the Artificer. So we're going to have the Outpost, the Medina, and the Port. The problem is alphabetical order means everything's going to the port. That is a long haul. This is a long, even with on the river, that's still quite a few moves to get to where we're going. Especially the way that this Soliford works here. That's a little bit of a mess. Don't like it. I don't love it. So we're going to talk to the Artificer. That we'll do one trade phase with the Artificer, and I'm going to spread his cards out. Kill 2 Shardwings. In an empty desert clearing, search for desert water and complete this mission at the Aurorans. I'll take this mission for sure. Heck, I'll take that one too. So we do take 2 missions. We will now look at all the crap he has. I would Moon Mirror, Morsel of Might. Hold on. Is that a free might cube? Sort of pointless, and yet I would so buy that if I had the opportunity. Oh, and we do see a cursed treasure. That sucks, by the way. Because now we're cursed. That sucks. I wish I didn't notice that. Wish I didn't see that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to roll 2d6 here. The first one will be even odd, so it's even and 1. What's an even 1? Teleport. So I didn't even get to take the missions, because as soon as I look at his cards, I'm going to see that thing and get screwed. So poof. And this is a little awkward to figure out where we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you can roll these dice. Like, if you were just using these dice, it would work. So we're gonna roll just like this. So it's rivers and woods. So it looks like rivers. It's rivers, orcs, 4. So it looks here, and it looks here. So we end up there. That is our day. And that was our day. And we didn't expect to have to sneak. So we didn't sneak. So now we have to roll monsters at the end of the day, day 2. Day 2 monsters looks like slashes and return and hill. So nothing shows up, thankfully. And we are good. And it is going to be day 3 here. Am I stuck forever now, though? Because I can go here, 1. Oh, and I do got to roll. I do get this. So we do have a site here at least, and it's the hideout. So we do get. So we're going to move 1 on day 3. We're going to move 2 on day 3. I think I will search for these bad boys. So let's see if we can't find the hideout real fast. No, of course not. And then we're going to have to sneak for our 4th move. And since, well, but we do have an extra move because, again, we have a symbol of motion. No, we still don't find this thing. So we are done. Let's roll. We're hoping for no bandits for sure. We don't find anything. It's day 4. This is first search, second search, third search. Done. Third search finds the hideout. Copy, paste. That's our first points. We've not moved, so we only get 4 turns. So we're going to sneak. Done. Roll. We get mountains and sights. So guess who's going to show up? The boys are going to show up. Yikes. We have to hide immediately. We are hidden. We're sort of done. Like, we're not gonna, I don't think we... Now, can the Mariners actually show up there? That doesn't seem right. I'm going to put them here. It's a little awkward for me. I would love for them to be in 2, because that actually gives me a way to get to them. I don't have a good way to get to them right now. I don't have a good way to get anywhere right now because I have no money. So this feels like a problem. I can burn a battle axe, though, I think. So I don't think I can fight these. These guys, this is the shitty fight for me. I am never going to hit the assassin and the cutthroat the way it stands. And I am going to, I can kill the executioner and I can probably kill the bandit leader because they are just slow enough that I could take them out. But in the meantime, the assassin and the cutthroat are just going to be nickel and diming me. And I'd have to play. Now, don't get me wrong. I am, and the worst part is they're going to nickel and dime me, destroy the helmet, and then in 2 hits. I mean, I can burn. I can have 4 hearts for this fight. So does 4 hearts? What does that mean? That means wounded 3, down to 2. So in 3 hits without the armor, I'm killed. So 4 hits. So at worst case, it's 2 rounds and I'm dead. In the meantime, yeah, this is definitely not the best fight for me. I think we're just going to suck it up. Since we're hidden, we're going to suck it up and walk out. We're going to go, oops, so next day, day 5, we're going to go 1-2. And the guard charm. So 1-2. 3-4, and those are extra moves at that point. One's an extra move, and we will sneak for the 5th move. Let's roll the monster dice. I was hoping to find. So we get desert, we get swamps. We are going to get serpents. Now serpents are better. That's a better fight for me. Mind you, still dangerous as heck. But I can hit the serpents. Happy hump day. What's up? Looks like mob rules. That's funny. Let's move to day 6. And we're going to go to here. That's 1. And we have the ziggurat. Perfect. So that's 1. That was an extra move. We have 4 moves left. 2. 3. Jesus Lord. 4. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm done. I'm out. And we're gonna sneak just to keep it quiet here. How are you, Rob? And we get the river and we get a return. So these guys are gonna go away. The Guardian's gonna show up. Oy, okay. That dude is nasty looking. We have to roll to see if we are hidden. We did sneak, at least. My money's on the Battlemage. So we are hidden. I really think this fight, good so far. Hope you're doing well. Seems DD is doing well. Love the interest in these games. Oh, yeah, I love the interest in Dragon's Down, obviously, as well. It's great. I love the renewed interest in a game, an epic fantasy board game. I would love to kill this guy. What does Pyroclasm do? Hits everybody for 2 and 2. Okay, and that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We got this. He's a horror on this this one. But we're not going to do this turn. There's no good way to do this turn. I think I would like to be snuck. Or not snuck. I'd like to be alerted. I would like to be alerted. Or do I have to be alerted? Let's take a look. What does a 5 cube fight look like here? Because we're gonna have to play all 3 of our we need to be alerted because we have to play all 3 of our might cubes. So we're just gonna walk out of this one. So day 7, we're gonna go 1, 2. So that's 2 moves, one of which is a freebie. So 1, 2. We are going to sneak and alert and then move back in. Are we hidden? Super important we're hidden. We are hidden. Now we roll monsters. I think no, we get the thicket and we get the plains and we get the guardian, which he's here and he's going to show up and then we are good to go. But I think we fight him this round. And we're playing 3 might. And I think we have to play 3 defense at first. I think that's the only good way to do this. Once he flips, I think you can switch. But I think you sort of have to play super defensive early. To not be just killed here. We can take 1 hit from that pyroclasm. But our hit chance is gonna suck. Like we are not in a good way here. So let's see what happens. He doesn't flip. His attack is shorter than ours, strangely enough. It's -10. So we do get the first shot at him. But our attack is 0 versus his 3. So we need to roll double hit symbols. No, not even close. He's got to roll double hit symbols. He does not roll double hit symbols. Good. That's good. Thank freaking goodness. I think we're going to play like this. No, I think we're going to play like this. So here's my thinking, and I should have played like this last round, but it gives him a better chance to hit me, which does suck, by the way, with this pyroclasm. If he flips, though, it's an insta. I could play like this, and it's a little safer. Let's play like that. We'll play the little safer so far here. He does flip. That sucks. We should have done it. We do get a big shot on him. We get a 44% chance to hit. This is it. We need symbols. We don't roll frickin' symbols. I can't roll symbols to save my life. He gets to roll symbols, but he misses as well. But that is going to stalemate the fight, which sucks. Not great. And now it's day 8. And for day 8, I think we do the same thing. We move out. We are going to... we should have played aggressive. We're going to sneak alert. Boom, move back in. Are we hidden? We are hidden. Hey, what's up, Michael? We roll for monsters. We're hoping for none. We get orcs and desert. Nothing shows up. And now we're going to fight this guy again. Okay. I think we play conservative for round 1. And we'll see how round 2 looks. So he doesn't flip. Okay. His attack's going to go second. My attack will go first this round. Our chance to hit him is terrible. Nope, we miss. His chance to hit's terrible. And he also misses. So that's round 1. We can't go nuts yet because he's gotta flip first. If he flips, we should go for him. But we're not gonna go for him just yet. So I suppose we need to wait on this. He needs to flip. He doesn't flip. Our chance to hit's terrible. We miss. His chance to hit is terrible. He misses, and that stalemates the fight. God damn. Starts day 9. Ugh, this is really this is a bad way to go here. We're going to go out. We're going to do the whole thing again. Done. We got to roll to hide. We are hidden. We got to kill this guy. Mountains, sight, done. Sure. We got him this time. I swear to you, we got him. Can't hit crap, though, can we? So, okay. All right, we're gonna play. I mean, I hate to play conservative, but we gotta play a little bit conservative to hope he flips once. He's not gonna flip this time, is he? Can we roll double hits? We do roll double hits. There we go. Double hits. That's gonna do 4 damage and kill the Ifrit. 13 fame. It gives us 18, and that's gonna give us our second point. But it did take us a third of the game to get, well, it's day 9 right now. It took us a third of the game here. But now it's time. And so in day 10, we are going to search. That's 1 phase. 2 phases, we find the ziggurat. So that's going to give us 5 fame, a legend. We're going to bring our total to 4. So that's good. So that was 2 phases to find this thing. I think it's obvious we loot it now. It's not the best treasure-wise. Save. It has a lot of treasure, but it's mostly normal treasures. We get the Gloves of Aggression. That's really good. 1 brown speed cube in an attack box does not add an attack box. This cube doesn't count against the round limit. That is a really good treasure for the Berserker. It means that one of these is always filled. I'm going to copy paste and put a brown cube there because that is going to save me a huge amount. Druid got killed. Oh, man. Okay, so that is 1 loot. No, wait, timeout. Stop. So now we have to make a decision. So what can show up here? Giant scorpions are going to be hard. Sandworms, I say we do sneak just to make sure that we're not like, you know, this little bit of good luck we have here doesn't go punished. We're going to get nothing here, and it's day 11, and now we're going to loot the heck out of this. So 3 loots, at least. We get the second card. Only in play if using the deserts. +1 maneuver speed for combat occurring in a desert clearing. Okay, that's 1. 2 is the second card. One-time use. The tile is immediately flips over, enchanted with a magic color of your choice. Okay. Third loot is the 5th card. And that's going to score us points. That third one's going to score. We cannot wear this ring because it covers a slot that we already have, unfortunately. We don't need that, but we're going to score the points for it. And we might need to flip a tile. Done. I've not found anything which makes me think I don't have to sneak anymore here. like nothing here tells me you don't have to sneak. It still feels sneaky-ish to me. Oh man, the river awkwardly cuts this map. Super awkwardly. So I say we do sneak. And we get mountains, we get scratches. None of that's going to show. We get return, by the way. It was a good run for me. 1 chance of character death. Oh, geez. Well, there you go. And now it's day 12. We're only 5 points in. We're over a third of the game in. So we're looking at 15 points right now if we would score. We have 4 treasures left. I think we loot 1 more treasure out of here, if not 2 more treasures. We get the second card again. Thief's Lucky Coin. Roll one time use, roll once during a loot action. I'll use it right now. Done. And we will roll one die, and we get a 5, so that's a fail. So that's 2 loot actions. And we have burned this card. Third loot action. Nope, that's not happening. Done. And now we have to decide, and we're probably going to sneak. So we sneak, and we roll monsters. Nothing, return, and orcs. Done. And it's going to be day 13. Now we have to decide where the hell to go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll sneak again, heading back to the hideout, essentially. Woods, hills, scratches. I think we're good. Day 14, we're going to go extra move 1. We're going to... We found the hideout, so we can just start looting the hideout right now. So that's 1. 2. Counts as 1 brown speed cube in a maneuver speed box. Does not add a box. Oh my, that's great. 2. This is 3. So we got 1 free move from the symbol of motion. We've looted 2 times. I'm going to loot the last time and then sneak. We get the second card. Well, we get the Lost Captain's Locker. Shuffle 4 and place it on the card. But we're going to have to sneak now, I think. We did find the canopic jar. That is going to give us points. 33 and 4, which is going to bring our total to 7, which isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. We are decked out for combat in that we actually have a free cube in both attack and defense. So literally, this is free. They don't count against the attack limit. They don't add a box, but they don't count against the attack limit. So if we play 2, 2, and 2, we can literally have 3, 3, and 2 might. That's pretty good. Our Berserker is decked out. The only problem is he's decked out and stuck. He is stuck over here a little bit. And we've got to find a way to sort of get him probably back to here. Where do we go? I suppose. So the weird part is, the part about this map that sucks, all the civilization is weirdly cut off by the river in a weird way. Like the port's down here, right? This is all cut off. Like the port's almost a non-starter for you know, like unless you just somehow find yourself down there. These two guys are super close here, but you only have access really to this set of tiles, really. And you can sort of make your way through and get to here and so on, and that's fine. And then you're in the bog, but then getting back is going to be a little bit of a terror. So, ugh. We're going to sneak. We're going to roll. We get hills. We get, you know, carrion. I don't think anything appears and nothing does. And it's day 15 and we're halfway in. What's in the hideout? Because we're never going to be back here. We have 3 more treasures. And we can also loot the locker. But we do have to wound when we loot the locker. We're going to loot the locker once, and we get the 4th card. And we have to wound. Mithril Shield, don't suck. So we have to wound. We're going to wound. Strangely enough. So we're going to wound 1 movement cube because we have 1 to spare. Although we don't have 1 to spare if we're using... We do have 1 to spare. We're fine. We're good. So that's 1 loot. I'll do a 2nd loot and see if we succeed. We do not. We'll do a 3rd loot. We do not succeed. So we have done 3 loots. We still have a free move if we want to. We've wounded once. We found the Mithril Shield. We should score our points for it. We're up to 8 points. We've got to decide what we're going to do. Okay. If we sneak, we're spending an extra day here, and we're going to loot 1 more time. So we will sneak. So done. We are snuck. Let's see what day 15 brings us. We got Deserts, Return, and Roar. Done. It's day 16. Gonna loot once. Fail twice. Success. Get the top card. Satchel of a Giant. Whoa, I have no idea where that banner just went. Did you see that thing? That like fell under the table. Occasionally cards will do that. I'm going to do, hold on. I don't know what Control Z is going to do for me as this whole thing reloads. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. So we get the Dastanas of the Scorpion. I drew the top card. Nope, that was not it. Where was the damn Satchel of the Giant? Where did that thing go? That was weird, by the way. I don't know what happened. I also hate the fact that this thing goes transparent at certain zooms, and it gets worse and worse as you go. Okay. So the question is, what do we do with that now that we have sort of had this weird thing going there? I would love to. So what is that? That is, oh, this is one of those. This is one of the treasures. So we pulled one out. We do have to wound, by the way. So let's wound right now. So we're going to wound a heart. And so we pulled a treasure. I'm just gonna pull another random. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull another random treasure. Right? Boom. The giant thing had two of them. I think it also was a satchel. I'm gonna take my points. Damn it. But I don't think I'm gonna wear these. And I think we're good. I think we're good looting the thing. So we looted 3 times, I believe. Or no, we just looted. Yeah, that whole thing sort of shook. It didn't shake me up, but it screwed me up a little bit. Oh, this is just worse and worse, though, isn't it? Like whatever is going on with that card has sort of jacked this up a tiny bit, which pisses me off because now it's this weird. So anyway, I think it's over here because I think I'm actually, the card is somewhere. And that's what's causing the transparency issue, the transparency issue. Over here, you notice it's not like that there. So I think somehow that card got stuck in the physics, and it's doing sort of a weird Skyrim thing, right? Where I'm, clipping through kind of. Anyway, pretend I have a bag. And I'm going to say that was 3 of the of my phases there to loot that thing. Or no, 2, because I only found 1 thing in there. So 2 things, 2 phases to loot, done. There we go. My third move is going to be here. That's going to be the freebie. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a move. Oh no, it's going to cost me an extra, isn't it? I might not do that this turn. I am going to instead just alert and sneak and be done. I did break it, Rob. I did. We get hills, we get that, we get carrion, nothing, and stay 17. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is going to cost me my move action and my extra and an extra move action. So I've spent 2 moves. I spent some bucks, and I'm going to ditch the shekel of shaking and give that to the ferryman. So that's 2 moves, and I'm here. 3, 4, and I'm here. And then we'll sneak again. Mountains is going to draw. No, it's river. There you go. River's does not draw. So we're on to day 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do get an extra because we're of our move. So we are going to trade with, I suppose, the herbalist to see what the herbalist has. Although, wait, she is what? She is wisdom. I don't think I'm wise. I don't think. I ain't that wise. I'm probably not going to buy much, though. So let's take a look. Kill 2 Cyclopses. Silk Dealer. Plate Armor, which I don't hate. I can't, that horse cannot carry me. Another Guard Charm. Plate Armor would be great. Having said that, I'm not going to be able to afford it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to decide what to sell. So this is for my trade. My last action here is going to be a trade there. I mean, maybe a spare helmet, Rob. I don't hate that idea. I don't hate it. I think that's a good idea. I think we're definitely going to sell the Scepter of the Sorcerer. It doesn't really do us much good. We're going to sell the Dastanas of the Scorpion. That's a good thing, but we're pretty sure. So 26 and 9 is 35. So that does give us 35 gold. Then we have to decide whether we're going to sell the Great Axe, the ring, which we can't wear the ring, so we're going to sell it. So that's 3 more gold. That is going to give us 38. We can't wear the ring and the gloves that we have. The enchanty thing I'm going to sell. So that's 5 more. So that gives us 43 bucks. I might keep the Great Axe for certain beasts, certain creatures. So we're going to sell all this for 43 bucks. That unfortunately is our last thing of the day. Our last move of the day is to sell all that crap. I'm going to keep this out momentarily. I'm going to group all of these. I'm going to take these spells off. Here we go. Done. I hate the spells on there. It's sort of annoying. Oh, right. Oh, and oh, God. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay. I'm keeping this out because I want to remember it. That would be 51 bucks. We could just buy it for 51. If we had 51 bucks, we could just buy it. Oh, we should have sold. Okay. So I am going to retcon that. And I'm going to go Guard Charm sell and the Leather Helm sell. And that's clunky, but that gives me 11 more bucks. and that becomes 54 bucks. All right, and that's the end of the day. And day 19, I think I'm going to buy this. Now we could roll. I have one pip, but the chance is pretty low, right? There's a 0, there's a 1. I'm not going to buy a spare helmet. I'm going to buy the plate armor, and we're going to buy it for $51. So that's going to leave me with $3. And we're going to buy plate armor. We have a mithril shield and plate armor. That is one phase. So that is our first trade phase of day 19. I am then going to probably rest 3 to get all my stuff back done and done. Then I'm going to move, and that'll be my extra, and that is my day. That brings us to day 20. So I don't think we're going to make the score. Keep in mind, I did not grab these. I should have, just to check, because that could be important. The Mariners, and I don't get me wrong, I did not look for the map. Like, I didn't check the maps or anything, right? I just went with whatever. I accepted the first map. And now we're going to actually flip these. So I'm going to... Done. All right. So now... So now it's day what? Is it? So I need 40. You have to kill 3 lizard folk, or any legendary treasure, or pay 40 gold after killing 3 pirates or a guardian in a ruthless Riverlands tile, which we've not done. So I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with my extra move, and then we will sneak. Oh, we do have to enter this, so I'm sorry. So we have to enter, and we get a gate. That sort of sucks. Nothing there. Maybe stink. No, nothing in stink. And we are quickly running out of days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll sneak, and we do have to wound. Gonna wound like that for now. Roll the dice. I don't think anything appears. Done. Tomorrow we had day 22. Unfortunately, we go 1. There's a site here at least, and it is the tomb. Sucks a little bit because this is a woundy site. So that's 1. That's our free move. We're going to search for this thing. That's 2. 3. Jesus. Oh, no. Ah, God. 4. And we'll have to sneak again. We're going to have to wound again, so we'll wound one of these. River, return, and yeah, nothing. Day 23. This is not good. This is just not good. Day 23. Hey, we find it first thing. Okay, so that's good at least. Jesus. Okay. So we do find the tomb. That's going to give us points. So 48 and 7. Not a good showing, for sure. So that's 1. We can loot the tomb at least. Two, that's the 4th card. 3 is the 5th card. Okay. So what do we have here? If you're in a desert, you get a free move. That's pretty cool. We get a weird helmety thing, which doesn't really matter. We do score, so that's 53 and 8. And that brings us to 13 points. So, okay. So we searched first. We've dragged 2 treasures out of this place. We've used 3 moves. That's not great. So I'm pimped out now. I am going to search one last time for that secret path. Let's hope to get lucky here. No, not even close. We have to wound again. So that sort of sucks. We're going to wound that. Done. And now we're going to roll monsters. We get rivers and growls. Nothing done. Day 24. We're going to search for the secret path. That's 1 move or 1 phase. 2 phases we find this path. Third, we're going to loot again. We get the 3rd card. And we get the treacherous ledge. Shuffle 2 deep treasures and put them on this card. We're going to move 4 and sneak. Because, again, we get an extra move. Done. And that is the day. That didn't help much. But, yeah, we got this. Done. We got this. We got thickets. We have... Nope, no monsters, no nothing. Haggle dice versus the number of speedy cubes you got. Doors or a wound? If you get higher than your dexterity, you no consequence though. If you roll lower than your dex, all right. So for day, so 24 here, or is it 25? Don't know. For 24, I move back. That's my freebie. That's 1. I'm going to try this ledge. This is going to be 2. My speeds are 3, so I have 3 speed. So we need to roll a 3 or less. We get a door and we take a wound. Try it again. This is the third. 2, so we get 1. It is a ring. Gives us a box, but we can't do it because we got that on. So we moved our freebie. We did this twice. We got wounded once. We've got to move off. We've got to sneak. Thickets, return. Oop, nope, nope. We got thickets. We have return. No monsters. Day 25. We got to rest a little bit. So 3 rests gives us 2 cubes back. We'll take the action cubes back. We'll actually do 4 rests. No, just 3, and we'll sneak. There we go. God damn it. I'm running out of time here. Quickly running out of time. Return and stench, no. Day 26, we're going to move in. So that's the freebie. 2, we're going to try this place again. We do succeed. Because I think it's less than, right? It's equal to or less than. Yeah, okay. Done. We do find the mithril chainmail, which doesn't really matter, actually, strangely enough. So we won't even bother. But it is points, 58 and 9. And now we're up to 14. So we moved in. We did the thing. We'll loot once to see if we can't. Nope, we get nothing. Yeah. Well, we're in desert. We were getting extra moves this entire time. That's too bad. Okay, I mean, we'll put this here. We'll loot again then. Yeah, we were getting extra moves the entire goddamn time. So we don't get anything out of there. One last loot. Nope, nothing. Now we sneak and we burn a cube. We'll burn a mite first. And then we roll these. And nothing's going to appear. Day 27, we're going to loot a couple times. We're going to get one last treasure out of here. We get the second card because it's a deep, and we can swim. If we wanted to put those on there. So that's one action. We might as well do a second action. We get the top card. There we go. So that is going to be more points. So 63 and 10. Brings us to 16. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5. And we don't sneak, but we're sort of done. And that's that. And that's going to bring us to 28. And 28 puts us in there. That is 2. So hold on. So we don't get the extra because of this. So we do go 1, 2. Our third will be a trade with the, let's see, Artificer or Herbalist. I don't recall. Probably the Artificer. Let's take a look. Spread these out. Could buy the Moon Mirror. What is the Artificer's gig? His gig is... Oh, no, that's the wrong person. The Artificer likes wisdom. We don't got much. We don't have much gold either. But we could sell a bunch of crap. So let's take a look. So I think we're going to sell pretty much everything at this point. So that's going to be 28. So always make the last number a 0, right? So what do we got? So there you go. So that does. That is $40. That is 19.25. So 25 and 40 is $65. So that's going to be our sale phase, $68. We sell the whole lot to him for $68. That's one trade phase. So that's our third phase. Our fourth phase is going to be to buy the Moon Mirror for $39. And that's going to bring us to $29. And it's going to score 8 and 1. So bringing us to 17 points. I can take these 2 missions, of course, which I will do as I buy. Move that out of the way. Done. I don't think we're going to complete either of these, but we at least can try. And I don't have enough turns at that point, right? Because I moved 2. I traded twice. I suppose I don't have to. So I traded once. I mean, I got the missions. I sold everything. I bought the Moon Mirror. Done. I'm going to rest then and take back that cube. Done. So we could go to the desert, search, and then return to the Aurorans. But I don't know if that's doable in the days I have. I don't think it is. Instead, what if I rest 3 to bring these two? So on day 29, what if I rest 3 to bring those back and then just move up here, and this is day 29, and see what the health shows up? Nothing. Done. And that's going to be I'm just going to have to head back, and that's it. And that's our score is 17 points. That was sort of a quick one. I think I wasted a little too much time over here. I wasted a lot of time up there. It's super easy in these solo games to just waste, like just almost, not fall apart, but you know what I mean? Like, So not my best game for sure. Yeah, not great, not awful, but not great. I loved I loved his little stuff that he ended up with. It was an odd map. It was an odd map, and that did not help. Mm-mm. Didn't help. And it's funny because with only 3 civilization locations, their placement really freaking matters, because like the Medina being so close to the edge of the board is great on turn 1, but sort of sucks on every other turn because you want to head the other way. Like, and it's not central. I loved his equipment. Like, if he had 7 more days, I would just go on a killing spree. But I just don't think, yeah. So I think we're loading. I think we're getting to the next one, guys. Getting to the next one. We have a Battlemage and a Druid. Battlemage, you think? The Druid's going to be mostly a non-combatant, frankly. Like, they're primed to not fight. Let's Battlemage it up. And we picked a half-elf Battlemage. All right, so let's what do we got? We start with 10 gold. Obviously no fame. No legend. Nothing. Done. We have a spear, we have an iron helm, we have fireball and fly. I took fireball primarily to give me something to ambush with. And fly, of course, is going to let me move pretty well across the board. We have 2 purple cubes. Let's look at see where we're theoretically starting. We are theoretically starting here. Yeah, so one of these 2 spots. Well, because, I mean, because there's because there's other ways to do what you need to do. It requires 2 purple. You have to wound 1 every time. It's really good if we enchant, of course. So that is sort of where we're at. Now, again, we have a little bit of an odd map in the sense that the Medina and the mine are right on top of each other. Having said that, that could be really, really helpful because the mine is directly after Medina in the alphabet. And so anything coming from here is going to likely go to this mine. And so we could get quick wins with missions on this one. And then from mine, you have to go to the outpost, and that's a little bit more of a haul. So I think we're gonna let's take just a minute. Now, let me delete this. Can I delete this? Of course I can delete this. There we go. Remove. I want to remove that banner because we don't need it anymore. Let me put the text up. I'm just going to hit the restroom, and then I will be right back. So I'm starting going to be 5 minutes, and then we'll start our 3rd game. Hopefully you're finding this fun because it is fun. I'm having a good time. Let's put the search dice up here and the hide dice sort of vaguely close. And strangely enough, maybe move these here and just sort of keep a little compact. What are you doing? I do want to pay attention to these first. Hold, give me a size. I know I still have the 5-minute spanner up. I just want to pull these out so I don't forget them because they were really critical for the guy, for our first guy here, we have the Aurorans and the Wardens all the way over here. I'm going to flip them real quick, and then I'm going to take my break. Okay, done. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to hit the restroom. The other thing to keep in mind, I also screwed the Barbarian out of a few phases because I didn't give him the extra phase in the desert for some of that. So that sucked. That was my fault. And so it's time. So any legendary treasure, what do they have on the other side? Since I never seem to get that side. Any treasure with Scorpion in the name. That's pretty cool. Okay. Dwarves are usually easiest. You can almost always find something for the dwarves. Paying 40 gold after killing 3 lizard folk is a little bit of a mess. So let's start this game on day 1. I'm going to move 1. We're going to pull these. Just the Artificer there. What's my charm? My charm is 2. I'm 2 on everything. 1. We're going to go 2. Because I want to see his missions. Kill 3 giant serpents. Complete this mission at the next alphabetical location. Done. We're going to take that 1. And we are going to replace it, of course, there. And I'll look at the rest of his crap here. So let's... So we moved and we did a trade phase. Oh, God, really? Let's fill this spell book. None of these are any good, so done. The curse screws us, so again, right away, we've got a curse. Copy, paste. 2 dice. We get even 6. Blur. Reroll 1 success per search action. Oh, yeah, 6. Blur. Reroll 1 success per search. That's not good. We don't need that. So that curse happened immediately. Done. I don't hate the Ring of Malevolence. That's pretty good. Because then you can learn black. So like this set all of a sudden becomes useful. I'm going to take this mission. So done. So that's... So my trade phase, take this. I can't buy that treasure no matter what. So Can't buy that. I don't hate the buckler. I'll at least roll on the buckler. Buckler is 6. That's 18 to start. We need 2s or less. No. So I moved 1. I moved 2. I traded once. Okay. And then I'm going to move and be done with my day. So that's my day. Let's roll these. That little mess there. Oh, we don't need to. We're in a sieve tile, so we're good. So that's day 1. It's day 2 now. Now we need to start. I mean, we might as well go here, right? We have a quest. Go in, trade, come out with a searching curse. Yeah, no freaking kidding. So we're gonna go in. 1, 2. Now that's gonna screw us a little bit because we only have 1 more turn left, right? Because can you get your rig? Yeah, I can get rid of the curse of the dwelling. So that's 2. We get 1 more thing, and we're going to trade. And we're going to trade with the... Doesn't really matter, does it? Astrologer has 3 treasures. We'll trade with the astrologer. We're already at the artificer, right? No, we're not. Okay. So I'm going to take this mission. So that's going to be 1 part of my trade. I'm going to look at all the crap. I don't hate that horse, by the way. This is the astrologer. Oh, and I didn't do the right thing here with these cards. I should unsnap these every freaking time. I should do that just as a... Oh, they are unsnapped. Okay, well, I don't get it then. Okay, that's fine. All this is fine. Perfectly fine. I have a helmet. I wish I could find leathers or something, but I sort of can't. I think I'm going to do nothing. I need to turn this mission in. That's going to have to be tomorrow, though, unfortunately. So that and that. Group these. Flip these over. And done. And that's my day. And now it's day 3. I do need a trade action, so I'm going to trade. So I only have 3 actions today on day 3. First thing I'm going to do is turn in my quest. My quest is for the next alphabetical location. Done. So that is a success. I get 7 gold, so that brings me to 17. And I get to roll 2 dice on 2 of these bad boys. And we get 14 more gold. Oh, that is so good. So that is our 1 trade. And we have to go to the artificer. We're going to get... So I'm going to move. I think 1, 2. And we're done because that was 3 moves. And it's going to be day 4. And we're going to move 1. We get 4 phases today. We're going to trade today to turn this one into the Artificer for 15 bucks. So that's 46. And to roll these dice. We get 5 more gold and 3 more fame. So that gives us 51 gold and 3 fame. And that is 2 phases. For our third, we will trade one last time here at the Artificer. I would like to try. We have 36 bucks. I'm just going to buy the Ring of Malevolence for 36. Well, so I had to spend, so I moved, I traded once, I traded, I traded again to do this. So 36 bucks leaves me with 15 bucks. But that's going to give me my 1 legend and 5 fame. And I do get a black cube, which is not terrible for me. Hey, if nothing else, you can wound it. We know these spells. We know that there's one in there that's at least a black. We could learn that if we could buy that thing. We only have 15 bucks left, though. I am going to spend the 5 bucks to get me down to my starting 10 to burn this curse, because I don't want the curse. Done. And that is day 4. So weirdly, we've done, and this quest is done. We've done almost nothing, and yet sort of weirdly everything. I don't know. Okay, now we're on to day 5 for realsies. Let's actually go. So we're gonna go here. So that's 1 move, and it is a treasure. Writ of Redemption gives us the ability to buy something at base price. So that's 1 move. I'm going to go 2, 3. I don't want to get super careless, though, but let's go 4. And it's a treasure. King's Pardon. So we can take outlaw tokens, but we do have to roll now. And we get hills. We get scratchy bits. That actually sucks. We actually are going to get gang tackled by lizard men. Let's take a quick look. And of course, they've got a shaman to frickin' hold me in place. We got to roll to hide here. That was a little greedy, to that extra move. Hold on. Stop. Let's roll to hide. We do not get away with it, so we are sort of stuck. This could be, we could be dead actually at the end of this. Like we could just die because of this. So that wasn't great. I could play like this and just go all in and hope to kill as many of these guys as possible. And I might do that. I might just go all in. We're just going to fireball them with a speed 3, hope to kill a bunch before anything else happens, and then probably have to deal with this summoner after the fact. My weapon length will be longer because it's a spell. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go all out here. All offense. And only this guy flips. That actually is the worst possible outcome, I think. Well, no, he doesn't get a thing off. And I do hit him, which is nice. So before anything else happens, I hit all these dudes with a fireball because I can target 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all get hit with 2 and sharp. 2 sharp, so 3 damage. So this roll is going to be key. So we're going to roll 1 for each lizard folk, left to right. First lizard folk, +1 damage. It does 4 damage total. He is dead. That is 1. -1. So it's 2 sharp. That's 3 damage. -1 is 2. Still enough to kill the guy. Done. Third lizard folk. -1 damage. Still enough to kill him. Fourth lizard folk. Oh, this is the one I want to kill. 0, -2. Not enough. It's not enough. So we do 2 sharp damage. -2 is just 1 point of damage. So that is going to wound him. I probably don't even have to mark it. He is wounded. Done. We know that he is wounded. He does get to attack back now. He hits me. For 1, it doesn't damage the helmet, but it will damage me. I take a wound. Done. And that's it. That's the round. That wasn't a terrible round. But I have to wound this cube, and I can no longer cast Fireball. So now we've got to figure out what to do. And I think we're just going to play like this and go at him all out. Again, with the spear. We're hoping he does not flip, because then we kill him with the spear. He does not flip. Our attack is first, because this is round 2. Speed is king. I do 2 sharp and kill the shaman. Done. That is 30 fame. And it brings my I speared him. I did. I spearfished him. There we go. And that's sort of how the Battlemage rolls. He is a good he is really a fighter first. Hey, what's up, Arthur? How are you, sir? We took 2 wounds. No damage to the helmet. We killed a bunch of lizard men. Done. Strangely enough, if we have 40 gold, we can get the 2 points here from the wardens, because the wardens love me killing lizard men. That fireball was super good. I do appreciate the fireball. I also appreciate that the missile rolls in Dragon's Down are way more forgiving than they are in, by a whole step, than they are in a Magic Realm. All right, it's day 6. So we're going to need, I mean, I burned all my cash. If I can get even a little bit of money, I would probably go back and pick up that potion, because that extra cube is a winner for us. We also do need to rest, though, so we should at least consider that. So I think I am going to, so for this day, for day 6, I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to enchant the tile. And then I will sneak. And we do need to roll some monsters. We're going to get swamps, and we're going to get a treasure site. Serpents in 3. We should at least consider... Oh, there's 3 of them, though. Jesus Lord. I should at least consider the serpents. That's 30 possible fame. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not great. Let's get on with day 7 here. But keep in mind also, we won't have to... Can we flee from serpents? We can. Okay. So, plan. If I rest 2... If I so on day 7, if I rest 2, get my other purple back, just because you don't even need it, strangely enough. If I rest 2, I could then sneak and walk in. So I will rest 2 to get my purple back for the future. I will sneak and I will go in. I do need to roll the hide dice immediately, of course, because I'm disturbing our snakes. I do sneak, so that's good. And we are going to line these guys up. Now this is why I did this, why I picked this, right? So I have enchant goes in the first box, so I'm not even going to wound this fireball. And I'm going to play 3. And remember, I'm hidden, so we can ambush. So I can sit here and ambush them with fireballs, and I get to roll every time. Now, don't get me wrong, the chance of hiding round 2 or the next round is stinks, but oh well. And we still have a helmet. So if there's 1 left, we might consider, and we still have our helmet, we might consider sticking around to try to kill the last guy. But we are going to fireball them. And the other sort of weird decision point would be, do you fireball just one of them, hoping to stay hidden and get the extra sharpness star to counteract their armor? Or do you just hit them all and hope for 1 or 2 lucky rolls? I think in this case, I'm going to hit them all and hope for 1 or 2 lucky rolls. But we are going to hit them. I think we do hit them all. Yeah. And we're just looking for, hey, what's up, Michael? I'd play random. My character is a puppet master. Conjuration, illusions, enchanting speech, alchemy, and sneak. That sounds actually like a reasonably fun build, believe it or not. All right. Let's see what we got here. No one flips. We're going to hit everybody. So we come out, we blast with fireball. We're doing really 2 damage. We need to roll 0s to kill them, so it sort of sucks. That's it. So first one, +1, he is dead. Second one, +0, he is dead, because it does 2 sharp. Take the sharp, that's 2 points of damage, serpent killed. Third one, let's go for the trifecta, please. +1, he is dead. Boom, and everybody dies. and the Battlemage steps out of the weeds. That is 30 fame. On day 7. So seven total points. Better luck than I have. Yes, you should see some of the other fights where I just keep missing and keep missing and keep missing. I never want to roll the hit dice in this game. I never want to roll them. It is always a disaster when I roll the 2 hit dice. And then the monster, I always turn around and somehow roll lucky for the monster. And it drives me berserk. And then the 3rd round, I am going to cast Fly. And that will allow me to, because I still have two chits, right? Because I'm still in enchantment land here. So I'm going to cast Fly. So at the end of the day today, I have Fly. And that will lead me to day 8. So day 8, 1, 2 to here. And because it's a cave, I can land here. Done. Now I can still fly. I'm not, you theoretically land every time you fly, every tile. It sort of only matters in the case of monsters being there, but in this case it matters because these are unexplored, so I will get to explore this one. So 1, 2, and I get a treasure for going there, and we get a 1-time 2 extra phases. That could be useful. We don't have. I got to remember if I want to go back and get that potion. There is a potion at the Artificer, which will give me a cube. So that could be good as well. I am going to, so that's 2 moves to get to there. I am going to go 3, 4 to here, just so I don't have to roll, so I don't care about a monster check. But I do have to get a darn 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I land in 3. Done. And this one I assume is a swamp. Yeah, okay. And that is day 8. I'm going to get my 2 dudes to show up. It's the Herbalist and Empty. And I'm actually going to go 1, 2, and 3. All right, Michael, have a good one. Thank you. Lost Battalion shows up there. Okay. Oh, that's a good nuking place as well. Oh, so I probably so I ended up here, right? So day 7 I killed all the dudes. Day 8 I ended up here. This is day 9 to get here. And this is 1, 2. This is the 3rd move. So I have to sneak. And then we have to roll. Thickets, caves, orcs, no orcs. Okay. I want to find that, but I don't want to deal with it just as of yet. I think we 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. So this is what? 9 is here. So day 10, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, day 11, we go 1. Great, a gate. Crap. 2, 3. Good, good. Ah, crap. Another, gotta find this thing. Oh, and that's worse. Ugh, that is awful. Sneak for 4. Do we get roar? No. I suppose we're going to try to find this altar. I should have checked what this looks like flipped. It's a little better, but not much. So I'm going to spend the 3 moves to enchant again, because that is sort of the play. Copy. Paste. Make that big. Flip it. Oops. And then we're going to go here. And that's our 4th move today on day 12. I'm playing a little fast and loose, so I need to slow down here to get the days right. Thickets return carrion, so nothing. Oh, at the end of the day, I am going to cast Fly. Done. So on day 13, this is going to cost me 1, 2, because that's all it did, right? So it cost me 2. I'm going to then, oops. I'm going to then search for this path. Okay, and we're going to search again for the path. And we do find it on our 4th move. I'm then going to burn this treasure here and take the 2 extra phases and go 1, 2 into the altar while I'm still flying today. And we are done. And that gets deleted. And everything shows up. The Guardian shows up. Okay, well, he's dangerous as heck, for sure. He is certainly dangerous. We're going to roll to see if we're hidden first thing. We would ideally probably not fight him today. We are absolutely not hidden, so he is on us. The problem is if he flips and casts Fiery Chasm, he just kills us pretty much if he hits us at all. We have a shot to kill him for sure. It's not a bad shot even. But Fiery Chasm ideally is cast, or Fireball is going to be ideally cast from hiding against this guy. We do have another option, but again, it's not ideal. We need to kill him on this side. I think we flee from him this round because we have multiple moves here. We play 3 moves and we flee the clearing, so we're out of the combat and done. And that's the end of the day. And on day 14, we got to figure out what the hell to do. Now, the problem is moving in is going to be rough. So we're going to go 1-2. So that is 2 moves. So we're going to take 2 moves. We're going to obviously have to sneak. And I suppose alert in case he shows up. And we're going to get nothing, I don't think. Oh, no, we're going to get, he moves. He moves. So he actually does move. So he follows us. And now we are snuck. So let's see if we're hidden. And we are hidden. So we are fighting this demon is what we're doing. And we've made it. We've done what we needed to do. We've made it the correct thing. Our fireball is prepped. So we just pop that in there. We're going to go all out attack. And we hope he doesn't flip. If he flips, that's going to become clunky. So let's see. So no flip, no flip. Perfect. We're going to hit him. We need to roll. So it's 2 and 2. We need to roll a 0 because we get 2 sharpness against a single target. Need to roll a 0. We roll a -1. So we're going to hit him and we're going to wound him. That is what we are afraid of. Do we remain hidden? We need to roll double blanks. Super important. We do not, and we are not hidden. Oh, this is bad. And we're alerted. We do have 6 possible chips to play here. But we do not really have a lot of... we just don't have a ton of, what do you want to say? We don't have brown cubes. If we had a brown cube, that'd be great. If he flips, we need to be playing 3 defense is the problem. And that's all we have. We have 3 defense and 2 attack, which means we're only going to hit him on a 25% chance. If we do hit him, we're going to kill him. But he's going to hit us first, or get his shot off first in any case. So, oh God, that's so bad. That is so bad. I'm going to flee. I think I'm going to flee. I think we flee. I think it does not behoove us to go nuts yet. We are wasting days. I will give it that. So we're going to move 1-2 up to the altar. Search once, of course. Can't find it. I'm going to search again. We found the altar. Now that's a little bit nutty, but that does give us 73 fame and 2 legend points. So that brings our total to 9. So we're getting there. We have dropped off of the pace we were on. Now we need to roll monsters, and we gotta hope that nothing comes to us. Desert Cave Guardian. The Guardian's gonna show. Oh God. This dude is just absolutely dinking with us. He must die. He must die. He's gotta die. but this round is not the round to do it. So we're going to play moves again, and we're going to escape again. And done. And then day 16, we're going to move to here. We are going to sneak. And I suppose alert, even though it really doesn't matter. And we're actually hoping he shows up, strangely enough. And he doesn't. He's going to stay at his place here. So day 17 comes. I mean, I think we need to... We're going to cast fly at the end of the day. So there you go. So we're going to be flying. That means it's only going to cost 1 to get there. So I'm going to rest. Gives me a little bit of leeway. So that's 2 cubes resting, 1 cube sneaking, 1 cube moving up in. Done. We need to roll a hide dice. We are hidden, so that's good. We need to roll the monster dice. Nothing shows up would be great. Nothing shows up. He does show up, and we are hidden, and we are going to play, of course, the attack, the fireball from hiding, 3. Of course, he's not injured anymore. He doesn't flip. We hit him, and we need to roll these dice need to be a little better to me than they were. -1, just a wound. Do we remain hidden? Now, this is the crappy one, because this is not a great chance to remain hidden. But we do. Very nice. And since we've enchanted, we can fireball again. So we are going to fireball again. Does he flip? He does. Now that's problematic, super problematic. Because now we need to roll to hit him. And that never goes well for me. Nope, we totally freaking miss him. Do we remain hidden? Ah, see, this is where it goes south. We do not remain hidden. Now we can't flee because he's flipped over. We cannot flee. Oh, that is the worst. That's the worst. We can't flee. He has backed us into a corner or something, right? Wow. Our attack's going to go off first. We are sort of stuck here in a weird way. We can either totally all-out dodge and hope he flips, or he gets a 44% chance to nuke us. Or we have to go all out and hope to hit him, which we will kill him if we do, and if not, we will die. So it's either... So we either dodge as best we can. We take a 25% chance. So let's calculate this. So he either gets a 44% chance to kill us first, and then we get a 25% chance to kill him. Or we have a... or he flips, of course, and he flips on a 3rd. Or do we go all out? We just go for the attack. The attack is going to be dicey, right? Like, he flips, we kill him. So there's a 2/3 chance of him not flipping. In which case If we go, well, actually, it's a 25% chance. If we go all defensive, it's 25% chance he kills me outright. I say we'll go all defense, and we will spare him. Because that does take the rolling out of it. So he's first, because his attack's going to be faster than mine. He does flip. So in a way, that's good. He gets to go first. He has double hit symbols. He misses, and then we take the shot, and we miss. That's the first round. Nothing has happened. Now I say we go all out. We're going to go all out. We're going to go for the spear. If he doesn't flip, which he does not, we kill him. So we're going to hit him. We're going to hit him for 3. He only has 3 left. He is dead. That's 14 more fame, so that's 87. And that brings us to 10 points. At the end of the day, we'll cast Fly, because we can. If we would need it. Day 18. That was dicey. That was dicey. All right, where the hell is this altar, for crying out loud? We've heard so much about. I'm going to loot the darn thing at least 3 times, so we're going to roll it right now. 4. Tactician's Grasp. After tactics are revealed, but before attacks are processed. So in other words, once you roll if they flip or not. The hero may move 1 speed cube or vice versa. During cleanup, they must, any move cube must be placed in the wounded box. So that's 1 loot. Give me 1 second here. 2 loots, that's the top loot. 3 loots, that's the 4th card. All right, so let's go over here. So we're going to get 5 and 1 again. So that's 92. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. That is 12 points. I'm probably not going to wear those, even though it would be super useful. I'm probably, no, because I do I want the black cube? Do I need the black cube? I'll wear these for now, and I'll take the black cube away. I will put the guard charm on. If I find some black magic, I will do the black magic thing. So I looted 3 times. The question is, you know what? I am going to loot a 4th time. Because it's only giant serpents. The demon's gone. And I get the top treasure. Tricky ring is more points. So 97 and 4. And that is actually 13 points. So that gets us a little bit back on track. With the caveat that the altar is down to 2. At the end of the day, I cast Fly, if I can. Let's roll monsters. I'm sorry, I got to roll this die, because I didn't. We do get the Guardian, but guess what? They're dead. So we get nothing showing up on day 18. On day 19, when we cast Fly that night, I might be able to sell a bunch of crap. I don't know if I can make 40 bucks though, because you need to pay 40 bucks to buy this. And I would buy this because it's effectively 2 points. Because you get 15 fame and a legend. It's effectively 3 points actually at this rate. So that's 20. 32. 36. $47 or 35. Tell you what, we're gonna keep the ring. Yeah, so okay. So on day 19, we are going to fly to here. So that's 2 moves to get to there. We land in the first, and then 1 more to get to there, because flying from place to place is 1. And then we will trade with the herbalist. So we do get to look at her crap. I will take these 2 missions done. I wouldn't mind a light horse, frankly. I don't mind a lot of that. Oof. But okay, first thing is first. Our trade is going, so we have 3, we have 1 move left. Our trade is going to be to sell. To sell everything we got here. So that is 20, 35 bucks. That gives us 45 bucks. And we took these 2 missions. And the missions are to go to a desert and find the water, or to go to a swamp clearing and find the convict, which is close. We got swamps close. We could find the convict and then return back right here for some extra cash if we wanted to, and so on. But we did sell. I think that's the end of our day. Done. I wouldn't mind buying that jar. I wouldn't mind buying the robe of the chanter just as a just to get the points. But for now, we're just going to group these, put these back. She theoretically gets 2 more missions. 1 and 2. There we go. Done. Okay, that's the day. It's day 20 now. I think, though, if we want to make the best move, the first thing is, once we sell all that, we're going to put the ring back on to get the black cube done. To make the best move, I think we're going to buy this. Pay 40 bucks after killing 3 lizard folk or a guardian in a sinister swamp. That's going to leave, so that's a trade action to buy a title. So that's 1 action to buy the title. Unfortunately, that kills our money. Done. We're down to 5 bucks again, but we did score this. Sure, I'll just put a heart there. I don't care. And that is 1 LP, so that's 5 LP. And 15 fame, which brings us to 102. No, 112. And that is 16 total points. So not terrible. That is one phase that we've used. So the question is, yeah, it's a mess. That's a mess. I don't like that tile. I wouldn't mind finding the Lost Battalion. That's another good place to nuke, to fireball if they do show up. I don't want to get gang tackled by orcs if I could help it. I suppose I'm going to 1, 2, 3 and enchant this because I spent 1. So I'm going to spend the other 3 and we're going to enchant this as well. So we flip it, which I don't think it does anything. And that is the day. And it's day 21. And I'm going to fly into here for 2. So it cost me 2. We've got to roll to land. We land in 4. Well, that's the worst. So 2 to get there, 3 to get there because I'm still flying. I was theoretically still flying. And I am going to sneak for my 4th turn. Now we're hoping not to roll orcs. That's really what we're hoping. And we don't, but we do roll serpents in 4. Hell, that's 2 more goddamn points, really. That brings us to 18 if we get there. Man, okay. Day 22, we are going to spend 1, 2, 3 phases to enchant. And then we're going to sneak. And we get, I don't think anything shows. Nothing and no, yeah, nothing. At the end of the day, we cast fly. Internet out. Oh, got to fix. What the hell? Oh, geez. Well, I got your message at least. Day 23, we move to the Lost Battalion. That's 1 phase because we are flying. So 1, we're going to search. And we didn't find it. We are going to search. That is, there you go. So 2 and 3 are searches and searches. We find the Lost Battalion to bring us to 117 and 6. 6. There you go, 17 points. And we're going to sneak. And that's the end of the day. 23 here. We're going to cast fly at the end of every damn day if we done. And it is day 24. But we have found the Lost Battalion. They do have some treasure. So we're going to loot it on day 24. We're going to take 1. So that's the second card. 1 treasure. Second loot. Oh, that is such a good sword. Such a good sword. So that is 2 phases, which we are going to take the 2 phases. We're going to swap out the spear for the weapon. The weapon gives us points. So we're now up to 122 and 7, which is 19 points. And that is 2 phases, I believe. 2 loops. And then I think we sneak. So we've done 2 loots. Do you just suck it up and sneak? Yeah, you know what? We're going to suck it up and we're going to loot one more time and then sneak. Hoping to roll a 2. Come on, come on, come on. No. And then we sneak. And then we roll to see what's what. And we get return, which is nothing, but the snakes are going to show up. And we have to hide. This could be what we need, and we are hidden. I say we're going to hit these snakes again, right? I mean, that is literally 2 more points. We are snuck. We have purple magic in the clearing. We're going to go with 3 attack, just like before. And we're going to put, obviously, the 2 in here. But the 2 are, one of them is from the, it's from the darn enchantment. So we are good. Do they flip? It doesn't, it doesn't super matter. One of them does flip. We're going to hit both of them. And we do have to roll missile rolls on everybody. It does 2 and 1 sharp. That is 2 damage. We need zeros. That's a 0. He's dead. Second fireball hits that guy. We need a 0. We don't get a 0. He is simply wounded. Am I hidden still? I am. So we're going to nuke him again. Probably, actually, we don't have to. We're going to charge out, and I think he can't do anything about it. So we're going to charge out with the Sword of Torment, which actually does, I should say, wounds a cube while we're here. But Sword of Torment, we're going to charge right out. We're going to play 3 attack. Does he flip or not? He doesn't flip. We're going to hit him, do 2 and 2 sharp, which is enough to kill him. And that's 20 more fame. So we're 142 fame. And that's going to bring us to 21 points. We cast Fly at the end of the day. It's day 25. I suppose the weird question is, what do you do in this case? There's no treasures. There's 2 treasures left in this thing. I don't know if it really behooves us to loot it. I suppose, you know what? We're going to loot it 3 times in sneak. Oops, sorry. 3 times in sneak. 1, 2, 3. No, we get nothing. We will sneak. We're actually hoping for the damn Lost Battalion to show up. And they do. Holy crap. Okay, well, this is one of the luckiest games I have seen. Because we've got fireballs for days, team. Fireballs for days. And these things are slow. Except for this guy. This guy is not okay. This guy is fast. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But nonetheless, we are going to fireball everybody. and hope to hit everybody, of course. Copy, paste those dice. So we're going with the all-out attack here, and the fireball. We still have the enchantment. And we roll no one flips. So the first guy, do we hit him? And we need equal signs. So this is actually a little bit rough. We do hit him, though. Everybody else we do automatically hit because of the speed. So now it is time here. We do 2 sharp damage. We can get a -1 and still kill. That is a 0. That's 1 kill. That is a 0, 2 kills. That is a -2, only a wound. So we'll leave him up there for now. What about this last guy? Do we kill him? That's a 0. He is dead. Are we hidden? We are still hidden. On round 2, we're going to just step out and attack just like this, and that's going to be an auto kill. If he flips, we kill him, and if he doesn't flip, we attack with a 3 speed with the Sword of Torment, hit him for 4 damage, and kill him. That is 18 more fame, bringing us to 160 and 23 points. At the end of the day, we cast Fly, and it is day 26. And I think at that point, we're going to fly back. And make sure we retire. And we'll take our 23 points. I think that's where we're going to stop. Because it's almost midnight. We've done 4 hours. So that would be day 26. I think the only other thing we would consider, and actually we should, there you go, we will consider this because we can. We absolutely can. So we won't retire there. Instead, what we will do, and we have to be a little bit careful. Well, 26, 27, 28. Yeah. So we will go here on day 27. We end up in clearing 5. And we do have to roll monsters because you never know. They could show. This could be a little bit of a mess. Oh, geez. We actually get lizard men on us. Crap. And we're not hidden. So we do have to roll some dice here. Well, we're not sneaking, I shouldn't say. We are hidden. Oh, geez. Well, sure. I mean, if we're hidden, we're going to nuke them. Because we've already enchanted this with purple. We've left a purple stream behind us. And so we're going to nuke these guys. We hit them on either side. Let's roll to see who flips and who doesn't flip. This guy flips. No one else does. We do hit everybody. And you're looking for -1s or better. That is 1 kill. 2 kills. Wow, my luck with these missile dice has been good. 3 kills. That's another 21 points. Then we cast, and then on day 28, we end up here for 2, and this is 3. And on day 29, we are going to finally trade in for Dwarf Guardian, I believe. I don't know if we have a treasure worth 25 gold. I don't think we do. But we do have a treasure. And so we're going to give them the Sword of Torment. And that's going to get us our last point. And that's going to get us our 26th point. And that's where we'll stop it. Half elf. Battlemage is one of my favorite characters, I will say, because of that. Not only are you a competent fighter, you're not a great fighter because you only have 3 brown cubes, though you can play it not a half elf and get sort of the more cubes, more brown cubes. In this case, I simply decided he was going to be an ambush archer with fireball. And that is a really good way to play him. 3 offense, you have 3 brown cubes, you can have 2 purples, you enchant the world. Enchanting is very powerful, but it also takes the better part of a day, so I think it mostly balances. And that was it. And we're left with 3 folks. Rob, thanks. I mean, we're going to call it here. I don't know if anybody has any last words before we get out of Dodge. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. We ran 3 solo runs in 4 hours. And definitely the Battlemage was the winner, but the Outcast did okay. The Berserker, not so good. He had the worst map of everybody. So a great game. And if you think about it, the Battlemage won off of kills, which is sort of wacky. But super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wednesday night stream of Dragons Down. I hope that you join me and my buddy Scott. We're going to talk about our superhero our superhero game that we have been playing here for the past month or so. We're going to talk about Dragons Down. We're going to talk about Hearts of Iron. We're going to talk about Stellaris. We're just going to talk gaming, and we're going to drink a little bit, and we're going to chat with you. So join us then. Thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe the video. And I think I'm going to call it tonight, guys. Thank you. So thanks to Rob. Thanks to Michael and Arthur. Thanks to Dustin and Scott, Tony M. Christian, and Michael Mellon. Everybody who showed up in chat tonight. Everybody who voted in the poll today. Thanks a lot. Have a good night, all. And I will see you on Friday.